Our ceremony will begin shortly. Please silence all personal devices. As a reminder, customs dictate that when the national anthem is played, all military will stand at the position of attention and face the flag, while civilians stand, face the flag, and place their right hand over their heart. Please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Boom, take cut.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good morning. I am Staff Sergeant Bryant, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies. On behalf of our presiding officer and commander of the 366 Training Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Nicolette Borgstrom, we welcome you to today's Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Apprentice Course graduation ceremony. At this time, we would like to welcome our distinguished guests. Presiding Officer and Commander, 366 Training Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Nicolette Borgstrom. Senior Enlisted Leader, 366 Training Squadron, Chief Master Sergeant Kyle O'Hara. I would also like to welcome the family and friends of Class 24006 who are present or watching online. Graduates, at this time, please introduce your guests.
Hello, Colonel. I brought my auntie over there. She's the best.
I brought my grandma and grandpa.
Today, we recognize members from the Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Schoolhouse as they graduate and move to the next step of their career, the Operational Air Force. This step will allow airmen to continue to advance their knowledge and become productive members of the Air Force and civil engineer community. Graduating from technical training is a pivotal milestone in an airman's career. Today, you become 3 levels, and I hope you take with you the valuable lessons you have learned while here in technical training. Remember your core values and the wingman concept as you go forth and shine as our newest civil engineers. During today's ceremony, you will be presented your Civil Engineer Occupational Badge. The badge reflects a great history and tradition while also representing all the engineers that have come before us to establish our reputation through excellent service in both peace and war. By wearing this badge, you will be recognized by your fellow airmen as having achieved an expected level of competence. You earned it, wear it with pride.
The gear wheel and compass have historically been used to represent the engineering profession in both the military and private sector. In the military, the gear wheel was used on the Army Air Force Technician Badge for those persons associated with aviation engineering. The gear represents the essence of engineering, applying scientific principles and technology to practical ends. The gear is an especially appropriate symbol for Air Force civil engineers because the gear represents the built environment that meshes with weapon systems and trained personnel to enable the Air Force to perform its mission. The gear is used here as a common symbol to represent all Air Force engineers, having many diverse skills, who are employed worldwide in providing, sustaining, and protecting the installations and environment the Air Force needs to protect global reach and global power. The compass is a precision tool historically used by all engineers in designing and constructing facilities and equipment. More specifically, the compass is an engineering tool used to describe the boundaries of an effort. Placing the gear within the compass is intended to symbolize that all of the diverse engineering specialties included within the Air Force civil engineers are represented by the badge. Finally, by superimposing the traditional Air Force wings on the legs of the compass, the badge is intended to portray the fundamental linkage between engineering and aviation, and that the built environment provided by Air Force civil engineers is the foundation supporting the Air Force missions and people.
When we were kids, we spent our days outside, running around, building things. Thankfully, no one ever told us we had to stop. Not that we would have if they tried. Of course, now instead of tree houses and bike ramps, we build bases and runways, and pretty much anything else you can think of. When President Truman first signed this Air Force into existence, we were given the job of building it into the most dominant Air Force in the world. Done. For over 70 years, we've been leading the way, putting a roof over every airman's head and every billion-dollar bomber. What we build will last for 50 or 100 years, so we have to get it right. And if something does break, you can bet we're the ones that call to fix it. In fact, if it's inside the fence line, it's our responsibility. If there's a fire, we're there to put it out. If Mother Nature pays us a visit, we clean up after her. And if one of our enemies makes the ill-advised attempt to attack our base, we make sure they wasted their time. It doesn't matter when the call comes. We grab our gear and go to work. The defense of this country doesn't follow normal business hours, so neither do we. Give us a day and we'll turn a barren patch of land into an operating base in any environment. If an earthquake takes out a country, we'll be the first to raise our hands to go in and get it up and running again. That's what we do. We're civil engineers. We're Red Horse and Prime Beef, firefighters, EOD techs, and emergency managers. We're military and civilian. We're a lot of things, but we all took the same oath. So no matter what uniform you wear, the mission comes first. If there's a problem, we figure out how to solve it. A lot of people don't know our names, but I guarantee you they know what we've been there. Because at the end of the day, whatever wasn't working, is. Yeah, we may run into a lot of challenges out there on the construction site, but what you'll never hear us say is, we can't. If this Air Force can think it, we can do it. Aim high, Airman.
Lieutenant Colonel Borgstrom and Chief Master Sergeant O'Hara, would you please join us up front to present our graduates their certificates and badges. Class 24006, prepare to graduate.
Left face.
It's like the paparazzi back there.
For the families that are here, when your airman's called up, please feel free to come up and take a picture with them.
From Lewisburg, Tennessee, with an assignment to the 118th Air Wing at Joint Base Berry Field, Tennessee, Technical Sergeant Robert Sosa. From Frisco, Texas, with an assignment to the 31st CES at Aviano Air Force Base, Italy, Airman First Class Aaron Daniels.
That's really underwhelming clapping, you know?
One more.
From Fajardo, Puerto Rico, with an assignment to the first Special Operations CES at Herberfield, Florida, Airman First Class Gabriel Sanchez Acosta. From San Francisco, California, with an assignment to the 5th CES at Minot Air Force Base, North Dakota, Airman First Class Joel Pareda. From North Wales, Pennsylvania, with an assignment to the 374th CES at Yokota Air Force Base, Japan, Airman First Class Joseph Shen.
Thank you.
From Coban, Guatemala, with an assignment to the 103rd Airlift Wing at Connecticut Air National Guard, Connecticut, Airman First Class Kenneth Cabrera. From Woodstock, Georgia, with an assignment to the 374th CES at Yokota Air Force Base, Japan, Airman First Class Markel Davis. From Nipomo, California, with an assignment to the 341st CES at Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana, Airman Christian Frosto.
Wherever you want to be. Yes. Congratulations. Oh, that's sure.
From Omaha, Nebraska, with an assignment to the 155th Air Refueling Wing at Nebraska Air National Guard, Nebraska, Airman Max Ratliff. From Columbus, Ohio, with an assignment to the 35th CES at Misawa Air Force Base, Japan, Airman Mohammed Ba. Jasper, Wyoming, with an assignment to the 153rd Airlift Wing at Wyoming Air National Guard, Wyoming, Airman Samuel Ben Murray. From West Springfield, Massachusetts, with an assignment to the 374th CES at Yokota Air Force Base, Japan, Airman Thomas Kennedy. From Acacia, Lagos State, Nigeria, with an assignment to the 182nd Air National Guard at Illinois Air National Guard, Illinois, Airman Basic Amontinyola Fagbon. Ladies and gentlemen, the Air Force's newest heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration apprentices. Commander-in-Chief will now present certificates of excellence to our Airman Dorm leaders. Will all robes please come forward?
There you go. What do you think we do with it?
Lieutenant Colonel Borgstrom, Chief, the floor is yours.
All right, congratulations, y'all. I'm proud of you. Should be proud of yourselves. Family members, thank you for entrusting us with your airmen. Nobody gets here by themselves, and it's because of your support that they're able to be the successes that they are here. So thank you for being here and here. We got folks tuning in here.
A lot of them.
There are a lot, like this. I feel like paparazzi. Like is there a red carpet somewhere? Because there's a lot going on. Right? Okay, so wear that badge, wear it proudly. Know that it represents another family you've become a part of, right? The very best. You see, and I see you're reaching for your HVAC tab. That's cool. That's cool and all. But this is the one that I see, right? Welcome to the best squadron in the Air Force. You can fight me on it. Anybody says otherwise, they come fight me. I'm pretty scrappy. Anyway, continue to be good airmen. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. The future is bright because of y'all. And I just wanna say thank you and congratulations again.
I don't know what it is, but every time I cannot stand 6 inches higher. I just don't like it. But yeah, first of all, to the family and friends online and then present today, thank you all for being here. The couple times that my mom has been able to be present at certain things has just added that much more significance to it. So without families supporting us, we can't do what we do every day. So you all serving right beside us in just a different capacity really enable us to do our mission every day. So thank you. Graduates, congratulations. Completing just another milestone of your career. Today, I'm proud to call you all my fellow engineers. Okay? Like the commander said, all part of a family. So welcome to the engineer family. A couple things I like to hit on that I think definitely will help you be successful, and I'm sure if you've sat in on other graduations, you've heard it, but I always like to hammer it home. So the first one was an old shirt I had. It said, "Work hard, stay humble." Okay, as engineers, we're going to work hard. We're going to work our butts off. It's going to be hot. It's going to be raining. It's going to be flooded. Whatever the case is, engineers are still out there busting our butts, making sure the base is running. Everybody else gets snow days, not CE, because we're mission essential. We're there making sure that mission's happening. I always like to joke, HVAC, you're a hot commodity, literally and figuratively. So during the winter, during the summer, you guys are going to be jobbing it. But everybody wants and needs the service that you provide. The second thing I want to hit on is just, Commander said, representing your family with pride. So it's your reputation precedes you. So everywhere you go, somebody's going to know who you are. They're going to talk you up or talk bad about you, saying, hey, they're a great worker, or hey, watch out for this person. So make sure you wear your, that you wear your family name on your uniform. You wear that U.S. Air Force name on your uniform. And then you got this engineer tab up here. Everybody knows you're an engineer. And then if you're wearing an HVAC tab, it narrows it down even more. So they know where you're coming from. But also realize that the level of loyalty that's there. So Air Force family first. And realizing how you play into the bigger mission, even as an engineer. And then loyalty to your engineer family. And then lastly, to your HVAC family. So a lot of times it's the other way around. People tend to be a little too loyal to their AFSC rather than the bigger mission set. So realizing that. And then the last thing is making sure if you want to be successful, you want to be an eagle, hang around eagles. That's what Chief Colon Lopez used to say. You want to be a 10, hang around 10s. I won't throw the face joke in. I can't help you with your looks, but as far as performance, hang around those people that are going to make you better, that are going to challenge you, push you to complete your degree, push you to study for staff sergeant and promotion, that are going to push you to try and be BTZ or officers or future chiefs. Okay, be around those people that are going to make you better. But again, congratulations, super proud of you all, and see you all out on the field.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Borstrom and Chief Master Sergeant O'Hara. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the reciting of the Airman's Creed.
I am an American airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its sentry and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail.
This concludes today's ceremony. Thank you for attending and have a great day.
Great job. Great job.